Hello Tibor, hello Andras.
Yes, excellent pronunciation.
Thank you for the interview. I want to talk today about mobile games. First of all, you represent Possible Games. So it's a company that produces also mobile games, but not just mobile games. You have the most graphically impressive ones. I'm talking here about Adventures of Poco Eco. I played it. It's really amazing.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh.
You have received a lot of awards for this game, for the graphics and for the sound. Do you know how many?
It's
I've
like
seen
it's
the
like 20,
website.
24 now, I think.
24?
24 now, including the
It's
Canada
impressive.
and Clive. Yeah, so big ones, smaller ones as well.
Why does Possible Games put so much emphasis on graphics and sound? I've also seen the Tab company. I've got
Wow,
the app
nice.
on my phone. It's really nice. I think I broke my screen.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think the best practice that we saw that was the mountain. What was that?
Mountain Valley?
Monument Valley.
Valley.
Yeah, sorry. So it was Monument Valley, which we saw as an example, and we also saw that game due through the graphics and the artwork that they created.
very nice
It drew a lot of attention from many design-focused communities and also different artwork-related communities as well. So
Yeah, on the other hand, I think for the visual aspect, we just have awesome artists. So for us, I think it's really easy to come up with great looking games. On the other hand, is sound. The reason that we put great emphasis on sound and music is the fact that we think that it's underrated actually in mobile gaming. And the thing is, we released this game of Adventures of Poco Eco with a big emphasis on sound and music, and it got successful. So from now on, we always can know that sound and music is underrated, and can work towards achieving a better sound. And I think it's an area that we can actually improve upon compared to our competitors, because visually everyone wants the best. Everyone puts huge work into the better visual look and feel, and the sound is always in second place.
why did you choose to promote the brand you're working with through mobile games?
The mobile game actually is a platform that is very widely available for basically everyone. The audience is very wide that you can reach to it, because when you think about it, if you target console, if you target desktops, you only reach the more hardcore audience that uses actually PC every day. They sit and why games? Yeah, so the whole Possible Games builds upon the hypothesis that your users are most engaged when they are enjoying themselves. And we think that this is the easiest to achieve through gamification and actually through games as well. And the other thing is, the games can be perceived as a wholly on-demand content. They actually want to play it. They may want to download an application because it's useful to them, even a brand-related application or a branded application, but it's completely different with games because they want to download it because they enjoy it. And at the same time they see the branding, even if it's just on a subliminal level, sometimes they see it, and they develop brand attachment. And that's the reasoning behind it.
and also the sense and the need for playing games is like maybe it's a really eternal thing, and that was starting when we started to be human beings. So it's not a temporary thing. Of course, like the technologies and the platforms are changing continuously, but that's the need for playing games and engaging themselves.
Maybe you'll take the next step to VR. Or
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I know you have offices here in Romania, not just in Hungary. What are the tests handled by the offices in Romania?
In the Romanian office, we do mostly client services and account services, project management, UX and UI design, and also in occasional cases we do front-end development and backend development. There are cases when the local team here grows with also people from our Budapest office or from the Katowice office. So it's kind of a trend, but we are in daily contact with the team here. So the production hub, I mean, like the most of the development is carried out from our Budapest HQ.
What do you think is the recipe for a good game, a good mobile game that interests everyone?
Yeah, that's a really hard question. I think first of all, you can't really please everyone.
You have to accept that fact.
Yeah. You have to accept that you will have target audiences that you want to please. You can do a hardcore
game. So
game.
first you target the audience and then offer them exactly what you know they
Yes.
want.
So like you should be coming up with ideas and do your homework and do the research. Basically, that if you have an idea around the game, then the very first step begins with doing the research that what are the available games? Are there any, or are there any really hard to beat games? Because obviously, if you start to create a game, you would like to be the best available choice. So you need to really see that is it going to be a farming game? Then oh, maybe that's not the best category to be in because the attention towards that category is declining slowly. So let's find something, and if you know, like the competition is moderate, then you also need to have like a competitive analysis that okay, what are the good things on those ones? What are the which we can improve? And of course, you need to, you know, as in every single recipe, there is like some sort of spice, which, you know, like even the best cooks are not saying. And it's not about like we really want to tell you. It's just like you need to make some twist that you know, it's when which is going to turn things a little bit upside down. And maybe uses a little bit different approach to the former clones. So it's kind of offer real new experience, maybe in the same category as well. But I'm sure you have better thoughts about it.
But yeah, I think you really said good things and true things. But I'd like to talk about the after release phase.
Yeah.
After you release the game, you can't forget about it. You have to optimize your app store listing constantly. You have to release updates. You have to analyze your data that's constantly coming in through your analytics systems. Having said that, you need to integrate analytics systems in your games and to really just measure your player behavior, and not only just measure, but after that analyze it as well. And that's why we also have data analysts in house who help us in this. And
so where are the points where people just jump off the game and delete it? Why is that? Why? How can I change that?
Very hard.
Yes, or maybe they just get bored because. Okay, then we should be introducing the new villains or the new opponents earlier because they just get bored. So it's kind of a continuous improvement and optimization. I would also highlight the fact that, you know, how can a game become really successful then after releasing, you know, like it's really rarely happening if you know, you just, you know, do this and okay, I'm waiting for millions of downloads. It's rarely happening, really. So you really need to put a lot of efforts into the PR and communication. You need to come up with a story that can stick and that has like an interesting story to tell for journalists and also like bloggers, or you convince influencers to play with your game and, you know, tweet about the how was the game. And also, after a certain time, people will also learn about contacts at the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, who you can start a discussion whether your game is enough cool to be featured, maybe, or you know, like maybe they are content pickers or highlight pickers, they can treat
Yeah,
it.
but that's a
Yeah,
hugely
that's
complex
a-
process
yeah, that's
to
a-
get featured.
Yeah, but the very thing is that it never ends. It never ends
Game,
with the release. The game never ends with the release. It's not gonna. This is the process, which is like a continuous thing, and you need to spend a lot of
what
time.
are your future projects? Mobile games will be launched soon, or?
Yeah, we have some new games planned, and of course
Can it-
well, we are thinking about the successor of Poco, maybe Poco 2. Yeah, but that's not we don't just do that. We don't just do Poco again. We want to make it completely different from Poco actually, but in the same word preferably. So that's one of the plans, and the other plans is to continue making games for clients that really just user
brands.
focused, consumer centric, yeah, for brands. And also the other big thing I think is the augmented reality / virtual reality,
Yeah,
which is
play with
also
the
getting
kitten.
yes, which is also getting huge, and clients are more and more interested in it too, and we are too.
Okay. Thank you for the interview.
You're
Let's
very
Thank you.
welcome.